The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Nebraska's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Finds his tight end. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Leaves it with the running back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Fedot. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Gets it out quickly. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing, and I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another. And that's a first down for the offense.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Power football with the run. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He makes a grab, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try the jet sweep to pick up the first down. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Trojans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident.
Coming out aggressively. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Getting some heat. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here on third down for this offense. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll take another shot here. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out.
Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hip stick upside his head on first down from the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Nair. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the returner will be brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Wants to throw. It's Moss. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down,
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? He's got it down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He's going to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Fidel. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Banks. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He wants to throw. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Husker.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. USC 7. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USC!
What a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a 1-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, there in the shadows of the Hollywood sign, you've been watching quite a drama of your own. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments.
Picked off. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator
gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. To the air, it's Raiola. It's complete to the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Quick hitting end around on first and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 5 over ULM. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to fire deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Tackled, but he has a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
There's just so much for this defense to think about. They've had strong side runs thrown. Now the counter. We know that this offense can work into play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator. It's a lot of DCs. They focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they are going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Got a man. It's Nair.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is perfect. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He's looking deep. A full dive to haul that one in. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Moss. He's not afraid to go deep. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They're going to run it to the right. The Huskers have a 1st down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw it. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. They're getting this guy lathered up. With the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block, but boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there, the defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football. The defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Huskers with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. At the 20, he's got space. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll leave it with him. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
He's taking the deep shot. And he's got it inside the 35. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in a game. He's understood when to take his shots.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. A 1st down for the offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will